Hi there Cancer, I'm Ellie Rose with PsychicFuture.com and this is your horoscope from the 25th of June to the 1st of July. So this week we've got quite a lot of movement going on in the planets, and the first one is Mars is going retrograde. So before you panic, don't worry, retrograde is not a bad thing. Actually what it's going to do is it's going to help us to see where any of our energy has been seeping out and just going to waste basically. So for you, because you're such a generous giving sign, you might find that actually you've got quite a lot of places where you're losing energy, whether that's helping people too much when you're not receiving the same in return, or maybe you're working too hard and you're not taking time to rest and fill up the bucket again. Are there any places that your energy is starting to leak basically? And what you need to do is kind of, with this retrograde energy, just figure out those places that you're leaking and plug them up, essentially. So if that means just kind of cutting somebody off for a little bit while you focus on yourself, then do that. If it means taking some time out to rest, then do that. Whatever it is that has been draining your energy, you need to put a stop to it this week. So the other thing we have happening is we have full moon in Capricorn. So you're very sensitive to full moons because you're ruled by the moon. So this might feel a little bit tense for you. You might feel a little bit overwhelmed by the energy, like you should be doing lots of things that you're not doing, and perhaps you feel like you're always running out of time, or that everyone is racing ahead of you and everyone's doing better than you. And these kind of views will be brought into your consciousness for a reason, because they're actually not very helpful, and all of us have them, but in particular for you, you might feel it a little bit stronger, and so then you need to put a little bit of extra effort into actually figuring out why you feel like that. So it might help to write yourself down a column, 2 columns, and on the one hand put your negative belief, so for instance, I never have any time, and on the other hand put what is actually the reality of it. So you can say, well, actually maybe I do have time, and maybe I need to watch less Netflix, or I need to spend less time on my work and just, you know, do it as it is, and not kind of try too hard to get it perfect. Like anything that is on the one hand a negative thing, try and find a positive so that you can switch your mindset up a little bit. And then what you need to do is just let it all go and just use the power of the full moon to say, do you know what, I don't want to feel like this anymore, and I'm going to start feeling like this, these positive things. Even if you read them out loud to yourself, it can really help you to just refigure your mind and just get a better mindset so that you can feel a little bit more refreshed as you go on. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Much love.